Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're taking a look at Creaky Cranky, the most release in the Thomas & Friends home media library. This is not really that special, not terrible, it's just kind of fine. So this was released onto DVD in the United States on July 13th of 2010, so its anniversary just passed us a little while ago. But yeah, this features some episodes of season 13. We're gonna actually say this first. So we have Creaky Cranky, Tickled Pink, Steamy Sodor, and the Early Bird. All actually very nostalgic to me. I used to watch this release on Netflix a lot back in the day. It's not like I said, it's not a great release, but it's fine. It doesn't have terrible stories, but one of them is actually really bad. But we'll get into that later, though. So let's take a look at the actual physical release itself. So on the top there, in this green bar, we have Crank Up the Fun with Thomas and his friends. We got the Thomas logo there. Creaky Cranky, that's actually a really awesome logo. The logos in the CGI era, actually, like on the CGI DVDs, actually are really, really nice. Especially later in the Brenner era, all they look really nice. You can see up there, Creaky has been snapped because that's supposed to resemble Cranky's arm, I'm guessing. And that is the same font as on Cranky right there, so that's pretty cool. Cranky, a very, very green Cranky, is lifting up Thomas. Well, kind of. He's not really like on that support system, if you can see that. He's kind of like hovering, so I don't know what's up with that, but oh well. This poster art is actually kind of cool, but it's not like amazing. It's pretty adequate. Yep. That's all for the front. On the side here, the Hit logo, Thomas logo, Creaky Cranky. I like that the Creaky is kind of like inverted, kind of, or kind of like warped. Yeah, warped. That's the right word. There's Thomas right there. There's the Lionsgate logo. Kind of blends in with the blue here, but oh well. That happens with a lot of Lionsgate releases. On the back here, Thomas logo, only on DVD, featuring activities and fun with driver Perkins. That's pretty cool. Thomas, I'm not going to read that description. You can read it if you want. We only have one bonus feature, and it's in Kevin's crane arm. That is the Sound Song Karaoke music video. That right there is a screenshot from Hero the Rails, but this has kind of been like awkwardly photoshopped to feature Victor and Kevin on here, so that's okay, I guess. It's kind of weird that they chose that specific shot of the Steamworks. Oh well. It's all good. There is all that stuff right down there. Nothing too special. Open it up. This is actually pretty novel. We have different poster art. I don't know who made this decision, but it is vastly different than the actual case, so I like that. It does just feature a stock Nitrogen Thomas promo and actually a pretty cool promo of Cranky, but I do like that it's changed. And then Cranky's also like lifting up the logo, so that's pretty cool. Then we got some crates and some barrels down there, so they put a little bit of effort into this. I believe, though, don't quote me on this, I believe this is the only time in the CGI series where the disc art is different than the cover art. I could be wrong, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. And it is in a crappy eco case, so yay, we saved 5 cents on our cases by putting holes in it. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, let me just get this centered. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, this release isn't anything too crazy. There's not a whole lot to talk about. We'll talk about the episodes, though. Creaky Cranky is the first episode of season 13. And it's not like a terrible start. It's actually a little funny. The dialogue is actually kind of tolerable in this compared to Sharon Miller's other episodes, but it's not like fantastic. I do like the relationship between Thomas and Cranky though. It's pretty cool. Tickled Pink is fine. I do like how undercoats are introduced. I don't believe that was a concept that was in the classic series. It might have, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it's really cool to see James in another livery because he has literally like every single livery known to mankind, but this pink one is really cool. Steamy Sodor, it's actually like really bad. Like Thomas is such an idiot. These episodes where Thomas is like in charge of something, he's he just acts completely stupid. Like, Kevin is like, Thomas, we have to do this. And Thomas is like, or the narrator, sorry, not Thomas, the narrator says, but Thomas didn't care. Thomas was too stuck up his own ass. So, yeah. I do like how Spencer's in it, though. And Spencer's kind of good in this era. And then the early bird is also, like, really, really bad. Like, okay, apparently Thomas has never pulled the mail before. So this is a complete reboot of the series, I'm guessing, because he clearly pulled the mail in season 3. And I'm guessing he pulled it in... No, he did pull it in the hitter. He pulled it in season 10, didn't he? Yeah. What in the world? So, that's a stupid retcon. But the animation and the lighting is... I wouldn't say it's, like, good, but it's interesting, I'm guessing. Or I don't know. It's okay. Not as good as, like, later seasons, but it's still interesting for 2010 and whatever. In terms of, like, reordering the stories, we don't have to do a whole lot. The episodes are pretty much in order. We just have to swap Steamy Soda and the Early Bird. I do like how the first two are in, like, actual consistent orders, so that's good. I don't remember the Mr. Perkins segment. Let's see here. I don't remember what it is. I don't think it's the one with the model railway, because that's on the line of Sodor, I believe. I don't remember off the top of my head. If anybody does, let me know in the comments, but I assume it's okay. The Mr. Perkins segments, like I said earlier, are actually like the one saving grace of these releases. They make them very tolerable. I'll read the trivia section. The UK DVD starts with Mr. Perkins segment, and the opening, ending, and engine roll call short version are repeated in every episode. The UK DVD came with a free pair of Misty Island Rescue cardboard binoculars. How does that work? That seems very cheap. So apparently the UK DVD was supposed to come out on July 5th, but it was pushed back over a month later to August 23. Okay, so apparently the shot from the back of the cover was put on the front of the Netflix release. I don't remember that. The Spanish audio option and the US DVD, the engine roll call audio, was from the Argentine Spanish dub, I think that's how you say it, as opposed to the Mexican Spanish one, so, okay. Yeah, this release is, it's not good, but it's not, like, terrible. I'd say half of the release is actually worth it. I wouldn't say it's as good as something like the Brenner era or even, like, Season 8, but it's fine. The latter stories, like the last two, are just really bad. I'm just trying to pad out runtime so we can get to 10 minutes. I guess we're going to talk about the voice actors a little bit. I do really like them. I think we talked about this earlier, maybe. I'm not sure, but Martin Sherman's voice for Thomas is actually not terrible. His acting in Season 13, like the voice direction, is very bad, and his acting is not that good. None of the actors are really, like, 100% there in these earlier seasons, but when we get to, like, season 17, 18, he gets really good. I really don't like James's voice. It's very, very obnoxious. It sounds like he's got a constant, like, stuffed up or infected nose. I really like Spencer and Cranky's voices. I think they're played by the same actors. Yeah, Glenn Rage, I think that's what it is. But they both have great voices, even though they're pretty much the exact same. They're still really cool. I love Spencer's like, dear, oh dear, Thomas, what is happening? I think his UK voice is a little more suiting, but this one is still really great. And then Percy's voice, it's the same voice actor as Thomas, but it's not that bad in these earlier like seasons. Well, when we get to like season 15, season 16, it gets really annoying. Sorry about that, just ran out of storage really quick, but I just deleted some stuff, so hopefully we have enough storage left to finish out the episode. But yeah, we're talking about voice actors. I kind of wish they kept on Martin Sherman for a little bit longer, because I like his voice, but his acting isn't as good. But yeah, all these, like I said earlier, these actors aren't, like, on top of their game in these earlier seasons. Once we get to, like, Blue Mountain Mystery and, like, King of the Railway and such, they they should get pretty good. But yeah, that's really all we have for this release here. I think I got this at a thrift store. I'm trying to remember if I got it with any other releases. I think I got it with Up, Up, and Away and Curious Cargo? I could be wrong, but I believe I got it with those releases. I don't know. Well, these, like, forgettable releases, I'm not 100% up to date on where I got them and such. The more prominent releases, like from the Classic series and the Brenner series, I remember very, very well. But yeah, like these Miller releases, I have honestly no idea where I got most of these. But yeah, let me just a quick little side tangent before we end the release or end the episode. Excuse me. This Wednesday, Saturday schedule is actually working out pretty decent for me. Let me know what you guys think. I just kind of want to speed run this era instead of like going like 4 or 5 months just talking about crappy releases. I'm wanting to get that done hopefully by Christmas. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're kind of cruising through this era. We're about done with season 13, so yeah, next release is Merry Winter Wish, and that's tapping into season 14, which is notably worse than this season. But yeah, my overall, we're not done with season 13, but right now, it's bad, but it's nostalgic for me because I used to watch it a lot growing up. But yeah, compared to the hit model series, it's not that good. It's definitely not aged well, but it's not the worst, like I said. But yeah, that's all for this release here. Sorry, I stutter a lot, I realized that. But yeah, that's all for this release here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday with a Christmas release. Will we have a Christmas setup? Who knows? We'll see what happens.